So we've looked after the search, generated the search report. We've looked after a certificate, generated a tax certificate. Now what we want to do is look and find out, or go back into past searches. And let's say we needed to regenerate a certificate or regenerate a search because we need the paperwork printed out. What we do is we can click back to home. Now in this case, home will always bring you back to this screen. So at any other screen that you're on, whether it's a tax search, tax certificate, you'll always see these options up here. If you click on home, you always go back to here. So now what we want to do is we want to take a look at a historical tax certificate. When we click on My City, we also see View Historical Tax Certificates and Searches. So when we click on there, you'll notice that we have a bunch of certificates here and with the certificate numbers. Now you notice 1241 was the tax certificate number that we printed out in the example. That's under the tax certificates. We can also go to tax searches. Tax searches is showing up the number here, 1240. Don't worry about the 1242, but the 1240, that was the original tax search that we did. So at any point in time in our account, we can go back and take a look at previous tax certificates that we generated at that time, and we don't have to worry about having to regenerate it again and costing another $25. So if I wanted to reprint the search, I would click on tax search and click the file number that I want to print or I want to view. So in this case, I'm going to regenerate this 1240. I'm going to right click and open in a new tab. You can just click on it, but I like right clicking, going into a new tab, and when I click on that tab, there's that tax certificate. It will tell us we generated it on the 29th, and this is something that you can use when you do get invoiced for all your searches and certificates, that you can go back to this history and be able to reconcile your certificates to the invoice. Tax searches, you don't get invoiced right now. There's no plans on right now talking about having any levy on it. And then tax certificates you do. So in this case, it shows the information just like we originally had it. And if we go to tax certificates, you want to reprint this, right click on it, open it, new tab, there it is, and you can go ahead and print it.